Okay, so let's quickly run through how to go and create a lead generation ad. So what I like about lead generation ads is you do not have to go and use a software like ClickFunnels. You can just use something really cheap like WordPress or something like that, where you're just going to make a thank you page where you give something away. So basically how this is going to work, this funnel is going to be for other people that do not want to go and use something like ClickFunnels. Also on a doesn't want to go and create like a opt-in page or a squeeze page or anything like that. So what's great about lead generation ads is people fill in a form on Facebook itself, and Facebook even auto-fills the form for you, and then the lead is generated, and then the people are just rerouted to another place where you need to go and create the page for them to go and receive whatever it is you're giving away or something like that, where you're giving away the PDF on a page. Let's say you just take WordPress and you create a simple thank you page on there and use that to deliver the PDF to the person. So let's quickly go and use this dummy account that I just have as my personal account. So you guys see there won't be any ads in here, just to go and respect my client's information. So let's quickly get started. Go and hit create. Then we're going to go and use a lead generation ad. So we're just going to quickly name everything from the start so you know what they are. So I would all recommend you going naming everything ad set 1 or ad 1. So if you, let's say you're creating second ad set, so you know when you create a new one, it's ad set 2, ad set 3, and so on. So you guys don't get confused with your ad set, and you don't accidentally go and switch something off that it's important and that it is working. Let's continue. Okay, so there's not really something we're going to change on this page. Let's hit next. Okay, so we're going to use an instant form. You guys can use this other type of options, but for this course, we're just going to use instant forms. So we're going to go and you're going to select your page here. Okay, and then you're going to choose your daily budget. So here in South Africa, I'm going with 200 Rand per day. If you're somewhere else, minimum $10. That's going to be a good baseline for you to get started with. Okay, so let's quickly create an audience. So how this works is this targeting system and all the stuff you can go and choose in is really nice to use and really simple. So let's say we want to go for people in South Africa. We're going to go all genders. We're going to leave age always 18 to 65 plus. This is good to leave like this and go very broad with your first ad set. If you guys know you are having clients that are between 45 and 50 years old or so on, or whatever it is, or the product you're selling is tailor-made, then you guys can go and change the age. But otherwise, if it's someone that's selling very broad, just go and keep it like this. Okay, so let's quickly go and do the targeting. So let's say we are going to run digital marketing ads. So it's going to be basically for My Business Vessel Media. So you're just going to type in digital marketing. And we're going to use it as an interest. Let's see what our audience size is. It's 1.2 million. That's a really good audience size. So we're going to just stick to that. So with targeting, you guys can play around with. So let's say you're a real estate agency or something like that, and you're looking for real estate investors. You guys can see there's real estate investing as a interest, all that stuff. So make always sure you guys use interest here. If you guys are selling something real specific, let's say you're selling something to real estate agents, then you guys can actually go and target people that are employed as real estate agents. Okay, but always try and keep it to interest with your first few ads. If you guys are selling something to industry specific people, let's say something to teachers, then you guys can just go and market people like teachers. And what you guys can also do that's nice is we can target small business owners if you want to do something like that. Like you see their behavior, small business owners and people that own business page admins. So those people you know they are doing some sort of business. Okay, so but for this example, we're going to target digital marketing in South Africa. We are running ads to, let's say, we're selling a little course for people to know how to start using their own social media. Okay, so you'll see the reach. It shows you everything. It lays it out for you how many leads Facebook thinks you're going to get per day, 3 to 14. And what's nice is about lead generation ads, you only pay when you are generating leads. So it works out for you how much you are going to pay per lead. So sometimes it can be like 80 Rand or $8 per lead, sometimes a little bit cheaper. But for some of our clients that we're running these specific type of ads for, it's usually around 45 Rand. So you can say around $3 to $4 an ad that we're actually, per lead that we're actually paying. Okay, so the targeting is set. We're going to keep it really simple. We're going to keep targeting South Africa. If you want to move somewhere else, you guys can just go and deselect it. If you want to go worldwide, just type in worldwide. And something that's also quite important is people living in or recently in this location. So we don't want recently in this location. We want people living in this location. Okay, because let's say you are a real estate firm and you're running ads only in the Johannesburg area. And then when someone comes from Cape Town or from Bloemfontein and they're driving into the area, they're going to be seeing your ads. And you do not want that. You only want people living in this location, people that are in that location that you can do business with, and they're not going to waste your ad money or just go and get your leads just because they want to see it as well. And it's going to give value to them, but they're not looking to buy in that area. Okay. So let's quickly go down. So for running lead gen ads, you're going to keep it on automatic placements. So basically what you're going to tell Facebook is, go and get me the best leads. Give the choice to Facebook where they want to go and get leads for you. So what Facebook basically going to do is, it's going to test out all the placements that it have on Instagram, Facebook, on Messenger, wherever it wants to. And it's going to get the best place to generate leads for you. You can go and do manual placements if you want to, but then you're going to take a lot of power away from Facebook to make decisions for you. So we are buying it from Facebook. We want Facebook to do the heavy lifting for us because Facebook knows its audience extremely well and it's very, very smart, and the algorithm will go and build the leads for you and get the right people to go and opt into as leads for you. Okay, so keep it on automatic placements. Keep all this open, don't go and change anything in here unless you really know what you're doing and you have used this at least 5 to 10 times. Okay, so then we're going to go and hit next. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is when we get into the ad is we're going to check that the Facebook page is correct and the Instagram account is correct. If you want your Instagram account to show up here, just connect it to your Facebook page. Okay, so let's quickly scroll off, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a form. Hit create form. So if you created a form already and you've used it before, it will be in that option, and then you can just go and play around with it. So form, let's say Wessel Media 1, so we know which form it is. So then you have this option here. We're going to leave it on more volume because we're going to see what type of ads or what type of leads we're going to generate. I'm going to go to intro. Okay, so then if you want to upload something, you can just hit upload and it'll open up your file explorer on your laptop or your desktop, and then you can just go and choose and drop your file in there. So let's keep it for this for now. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down your headline. So what you can just do is just type and see what changes. You see there it is. Let's say we're giving away a guide. So you guys must play around with the copywriting till you get something that works for you. Access now, something like that. Okay, then you can also add a little description here. You see there it changes. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. You go to questions. Now, questions is quite important because you're going to choose what people are going to put in here that you're actually going to see. So what we are going to do is we're going to add another category here. Say user information, contact information, sorry. We're going to go with phone number. So you can get a street address in there if you, let's say, want to send them a free gift or something like that. But I would recommend just grabbing this and then contacting by yourself later on as well. Okay, so if you want to see where something changes, just type, you see there it changes there. So I'm just going to keep it very simple and just leave it like this. Okay, so the privacy is quite important. So you guys can actually go online and just type free privacy settings or free privacy policy, and it'll throw up a lot of options for you on Google. Literally go there, type your stuff into one template and just go and create a privacy policy. Put that on your WordPress website and then just take that link and then paste it in here and then just make the text privacy policy or so on. So this is just basically to protect you if you're international and so on. If you're in South Africa, a lot of you guys will know that the Act for the Personal Information got updated a few weeks ago, or I think like it actually came into action this month of July in 2021. So just go and read all that, make sure everything on your legal side is correct, and then just paste the privacy policy in here. Okay. So let's quickly move on to completion. So this is basically what's going to happen if the person already put his information in, it's going to see this. Okay, so then you can just thank you, thanks for opting in or whatever you want. Then you can say you can visit or something like let's say something like that. So it just shows the people where to go. Then we're going to do here, say download. So we'll update now. And then required call to action. See there the button changes. And then you guys must just remember you cannot put a download link in here. You cannot put like even Facebook tells you right there. You cannot put a PDF file link or something like that. It needs to go to a web page. So you need to make a thank you page on Elementor or something that you're using on WordPress. If you want to use WordPress, whatever it is, or whatever platform you're using. And then the people can just go here when they press the button, and then they can go and collect their file from that page. So that's it. If you're finished with this, you guys can just hit publish. I'm not going to save it. And then basically that's it, guys. Then you can put some more information in here if you want. That's going to be in the text or in the text area of the ad itself. So you guys can just go and type and see what changes. You know what's changing. Okay, guys. So that's basically it. I would recommend you guys putting in headlines. Switch this to download, because then people know they're going to download something. Just change the link here to Vessel. Okay, well in my case it's going to be vesselacademy.com, but just change it to your website, because otherwise I've seen so many ads on Facebook. Then when you see there it looks very nice, then literally if you go and take this out, something like Facebook dot something, it doesn't look very good. So just go and paste the display link in here, your website link. And that's all. If you guys want to add some extra description, you can go and do it here, but I won't recommend adding any description. To keep it really simple, we just want people to go and opt in. We don't want to confuse it. Okay, so there you guys can see what I was talking about. The fb.me, that doesn't look very nice. So go and make the lead after link your website's name. Let's give it some time to refresh. Okay, but you guys get the gist of it. It's really simple. Okay, so call to action, keep it a download or learn more. Download is actually the best one I found that works the best for me. Just put something in the headline like there that people know what they are going to download, and then you can put some primary text in there if you want as well. Okay, so then if you guys do have tracking pixels, you know how to use it, you guys can set that up in here. But if you guys don't know, it's fine, you guys don't need to worry about it. Then you guys can hit publish. And then a place where you guys can actually go and check these leads are in your Facebook page. So when you go and you open up your Facebook page inside the desktop, you're literally going to go to your Facebook page itself and open it up. And then you guys are just going to go to leads. It's on the left hand side. You guys cannot get lost. It's really simple. So all your leads are going to get saved in there. And then what the thing is, if you're using the leads forms on Facebook itself, so there is a way to save money. You guys can literally just go and copy the leads every time and export them. And then go into ActiveCampaign and import them the whole time. But then you guys are going to have to remember to do it every day. So when you're getting leads, go and import it immediately. Or something you guys can use as well, there are hundreds of guides online if you want to go and use it, is Zapier. So you guys can use Zapier to be the link between Facebook and ActiveCampaign. But the issue is you guys are going to have to pay for that. So I think it's around somewhere in the $30. So it's not that cheap. So it's actually, you're actually paying quite a bit for actually connecting your ads account to your ActiveCampaigns account. But it is cheaper than ClickFunnels. So if you guys want to go that route and make everything work automatically, you can do it. If you're going to want to save some money, you can do that as well. So this method is actually really good for a budget method to use because you're hosting everything on Facebook and you're literally moving everything from hand to ActiveCampaign. So this whole process here, you're only going to pay ad spend and then you're going to pay $15 to use ActiveCampaign. So this is the budget method you guys can use, and it's really nice to actually go and use. I got started with this. A lot of the times when I'm working with new clients, just to test out everything and see if the software is working. And sometimes squeeze pages just don't work. We just can't get them to work. We send so much traffic to it. We test it. We put conversions in there, and we set up events and everything and sometimes it just doesn't want to work. And then we just try lead forms like here on Facebook I just showed you now, and they work great. I also have had lead forms run, and then I'm getting leads for around $10 a lead, 100 Rand for one lead, and that's not profitable. So then I built a squeeze page, and that worked for me again. So guys, as I always say, go and test and play around with what you have and see if it's working. And if it's not working, then go and try something like ClickFunnels and go and branch out to that. And you guys will see the ClickFunnels tutorials in this course. Go and play around with that. Guys, if you have any questions about this video, please send us an email and or just send us a message on our Facebook page, and we will get back to you or make a video that you need, and we will help you as soon as possible. Okay guys, thanks for watching.